Good morning, day 3, Sunday. Slept for 4 hours, 7 o'clock. Gotta find her somewhere to go to the bathroom, me somewhere to go to the bathroom, and then get back on the road. Maybe find some coffee too, but look at these views, the colors. I had no idea there was mountains out here too, so really pretty. Look at those colors. I'll get a better view of them here in a little bit, other than, you know, the lovely hotel that's in my way. Gorgeous. Always love massive valleys, like random mountains everywhere, but like those just long roads. Let me see if I can zoom in while I'm recording. You just a long road, and you just see more and more mountains. That's always beautiful. It's awesome. Okay, Gigi, keep on scratching. Made it to Tucumcari, which I think is in New Mexico. Maybe? Yeah, I think I'm in New Mexico. I kind of like how they do these EV stations. You pull into them. That's kind of cool. A little different. I doubt you can hear me. You probably hear wind and everything else. I think majority of my videos are going to be shitty. You won't be able to hear me at all because I'm not mic'd up. I need to get a mic, but only a few more hours. A lot more hours. I think I've got three or four more stops, but I'm gonna take Gigi potty because she's I don't know if you can see her, really asking. And yes, I'm wearing clothes that I wore the other day. I don't care. Road trip. But I think I'm gonna stop at McDonald's and get a sausage and biscuit sandwich. I haven't had one of those in maybe 5 or 6 years because it's disgusting and unhealthy, but it sounds really good, and I don't see shit anywhere else. If I can find some coffee somewhere. Ooh, look at that. That looks awesome. I look dead sexy, don't I? All right. Onwards. I'll get some more footage of driving around in this road trip, and it's pretty enough here. Maybe I should do some drone. I don't know if I can get some mountain footage or anything, but all right, it's enough for me. Oh, you guys, let's take a look at the car. You can see how bad it is. Wheels look okay. Not super bad on this rocker panel. I think my mud flaps have done really well. Oh God, this is the day one. Tires look okay. It's dirty. So windshield wiper fluid shows up really badly. I'm probably gonna clean the windows and stuff. Oh man, all the bug guts. Front bumper is demolished. It's okay, it hides all of my mess ups. But the thing I've been having an error with is it's saying my right camera panel, my right camera is blocked. Doesn't look blocked to me. Unless there's another camera over here. That one looks fine. I don't see one over here. So it must be that one. I don't know. But we'll give her a good cleaning when I'm done. All right. wife filming it, and Gigi in the background, all pissed off. Yeah, because I yelled at her for chewing on her feet. But finally back into home state of Texas. Well, about to be. I'm leaving New Mexico now. There it goes. There goes the sign up above. Now I'm in good old Texas. And it's flat. So flat. So my next stop's gonna be in Amarillo, Texas, for like a 5-minute charge. Welcome to Texas. Man, that was a long journey, and I still have 6 more hours? 7. I still have 7 more hours of driving. That's fine. It's not terrible. I can do that without a problem. My hope is all of this video that I've recorded actually comes across, because I have no idea. It's the first time doing all of this, and I'm not trying to ruin this very first road trip. If it is, everything's gonna get voiceover, and it's gonna sound fucking terrible. I didn't realize, like, up north up here, because we're very far north Texas, there's plateaus everywhere. It's kind of cool. It's a great journey. The drafting behind semis is surprising on how effective it is. The issues that I've had so far is I think a couple of my sensors may not be functioning correctly either, and they're mostly on the right side. At one point, even in the middle of the night, it was saying that my right column camera was blocked, and there was nothing blocking it. There's no bug guts or anything on that, so whenever I take it into service next month on the 13th, I'm gonna have them look at all the cameras and the sensors and recalibrate them. It could be my terrible clear bra on the front could be blocking 1 or 2 of the sensors. Could be bugs just right on top of it. I don't know if bugs affect it, but they can, or they could. I don't know. So yeah, the sensor issue. And the other thing is when autopilot's on, there are random times when there's not a single thing in front of me, and it just starts slamming on the brakes. So I know there's something up with the sensors. I just don't know. Maybe a soft reset or something might help. Not entirely sure. So yeah, back in Texas. Do a little over-the-shoulder filming, which I think the angle's wrong. He's a little off to my right. Like, now I'm in the shoulder, but it's okay. Do some more filming and see what it's like in Amarillo. I don't remember the last time I was in Amarillo. All right. Just finished charging in Childress. I hope that's, or Childress. I think it's Childress, Texas. One more stop and then home afterwards. So not too bad. I believe that was my first V3 charger. It charged at I think it was charging at 500 miles per kilowatt hour. It was cruising along pretty quickly. Kind of like that. The most random place ever. So yeah, finished Childress. There's not much more to show on the trip. It's probably going to be some fields and some really small rinky-dink towns, but I'll film the last charger that I go to and then making it home, maybe do a recap. I don't know, but it hasn't been a terrible trip. It's been a long trip. It's gonna probably be like a 2-part, 3-part video because I've recorded so much video. There's at least 3 days of stuff, like day 1 and 2 of driving, 2 of hanging out, day 3 of driving back. Right? When did I leave? Yeah, I left yesterday. Yeah. It shows you how I'm not awake with any of this. So 4 days. Man, 4 days of driving. 2,200 miles. Car's done great, other than some random autopilot stuff, which it's something with the sensors. So here's the thing. It freaks out if it sees tire marks when autopilot is going. Like, it'll slam on the brakes and slow down as if it senses the tire mark as a object in the road. Because in one of my previous videos, I kept saying it just randomly starts stopping. I've noticed it stops if there's no cars in front of it, like nothing for it to register or nothing for it to see. It'll stop if there is a black massive tire mark across the road and it thinks it's some kind of object. I'd like to know if that's happened to anyone else. I am on an older update. I don't have the Disney Plus or the car wash mode, I don't think, so I'm hoping to get that update soon. I'm thinking maybe that might fix the issue. But other than that, it's done surprisingly well. I finally had to start paying on the way back for my supercharging usage, so I wouldn't mind looking that up and seeing how much I was charged in total for the amount of miles I drove. Because I believe I was starting to get charged in Phoenix right before I was leaving. So in reality, it was probably 1,100 miles worth of traveling that I was getting charged for. The stop that I did in Amarillo, which I don't know if I filmed there or not. That one was free, which that was kind of cool. I'm not really sure what dictates a supercharger to be free and what doesn't. I believe it's probably associated with whoever put it in there, like if it's the hotel or a restaurant or a crappy gas station's always going to charge you, but that was a Holiday Inn that I went to in Amarillo, Texas, and it was free. It was a V2, so it was cruising at 50 to 70 kilowatt hours. But that V3 I did, that was crazy. Anyway, but every time I've looked to see the charges, I think the most one was like $18. $18 for a full tank of gas. Even though I know it's not gas, I know it's electric, but it was the full tank of something. Full tank of energy, full battery. My juice is full. And I'm okay with those charges, because if I take, it's not a lot. In the grand scheme of things, it's not a lot. As I'm driving past an entire solar farm, which which that's actually really, really cool. Hopefully you can see it. In the grand scheme of things, being charged only 18 max. I'm going to say an average of $15. Let's say that. An average of $15 per stop. It's really not that bad for 1,100 miles. And I stopped maybe 7 or 8 times. Okay, it adds up for that one trip. But when I get home, I'm just going to plug into the wall. And then I'll be charging off of that. If I hit a supercharger, it'll be extremely random. Now, I will say this. If you choose to sleep in the back of your Tesla Model Y, I highly recommend some type of thin foam mattress, something. It is not meant to be slept on. They are hard surfaces. My hips, thighs, and knees have bruises on them from all the weight laying on them and nothing to cushion it for hours on end. Pillow's great. Yeah, I've got a pillow back there. I've got my blanket to keep me warm. But it is a hard surface when the seats are laid down, and it's not meant to be laid on. So if you choose to do that route, which it's great. I kept looking up into the sky and seeing stars, and the entire massive roof being glass made it a fun experience. And I was actually pretty comfortable back there, other than the hard surface. So in the future, on any new future, more road trips I go on in the future that I'll film, I'm gonna figure out how I can get like a really small, I don't know, fold up or something. Something that can stuff in the frunk, because that'd probably be the best spot for it. Or it's just a mattress, and I don't want to do blow up because I don't need that much. I just need something to go in between me and the hard surfaces that are on the back of the back seats and the floor of the trunk space area. All right. I'm in Denton, Texas, which is 20 minutes away from my home. I needed to do a real quick update. I'm finally home. I'm exhausted. And I just had to say that my dog, Gigi, has done so well. She's never done a road trip before. Ever. Nothing like this. And for being as ridiculous as she is, and spoiled rotten, and having to only go bathroom on grass. She never went on rocks, because I guess in her mind that's the same thing as going to the bathroom on like hardwood floor or carpet or something at home. So for her, I think that was her being a good girl, and I kept trying to force it. So that's bad on me. But I would hunt down grass, the smallest patch possible, no matter where it was, even if it was weeds, and get her to go after her figuring it out. But minus the bathroom issues, she has just slept the whole time, just like that. All she's done is slept, and would only occasionally get up to stretch and move around. The heat back there has affected her, so I will say that with the glass roof, and the only vents are those two little ones that are right here, which I'm, armrest, and her little dog mat, which I just knocked down, was blocking the air. She got hot quite a bit. I figured that out, that I had to pull down one side of the dog thing, the dog blanket, I don't know what you want to call that, mat, the trunk mat from, I think it was F Colors, F dash colors. I had to pull down one side of it so that way she could get her AC. And other than that, besides her roasting at times, she's done great. And I think the benefit is that I've managed to put her entire bed in the back of the car. So she has a spot that she can tuck into. She has a spot that she can lay on. And, I mean, I brought all these toys for her, and she's never touched them once. That's not her thing. She's in it she loves car rides. Probably not anymore because of this. But she's done very well. Not like you guys care. Not like it matters to you guys. I just think that I'm just a proud dog dad for a dog that has never gone on a long road trip, and I gave her one of the longest fucking road trips ever. So, as she huffs behind me. So yeah, that's it.